Okay, you're with Michael Crosby. I'm a gubernatorial candidate, and I'm actually a continuing gubernatorial candidate. What these people have done in previous elections is they have attacked an archive. They have attacked my campaign. The articles mean they're disqualified. They are disqualified from holding office, running for office, or voting ever again. Now, this means that we have a stolen election. Okay, it's important to understand I'm an archiver. Okay, this means that these people have attacked an archiver as well as attacking an omnibus entity. They have attacked a museum. They have attacked and committed crimes against humanity, just against me and against the nonprofit organization. These parties in California are facing more than 7 overlapping death penalty sentences. They are disqualified. All the parties in their ticket are disqualified. All the people that they have appointed are disqualified. By rules of the Constitution and Articles of the United States, I'm the current governor by constitutional law, except the court system does not want to recognize the Constitution of the United States in California. The prosecutorial department does not want to recognize this situation. This means that Rob Banta, who was supposed to be protecting the voters, protecting candidates, and protecting archives, and protecting national security, and the list goes on, he's not doing that. That means he's in dereliction of duty. He's also part of the ticket in question. So here we have a mass breakdown of the judicial system and the prosecutorial agents throughout the state. So I have to step up and say, yes, my name is Michael Crosby. I'm a continuing candidate for governor, and we have major article violations as well as extended violations. Parties attacking historical books, historical documents, artifacts older than the Constitution of the United States, artifacts that comparatively would rate with incredible rarity, priceless. These things are crucially important to history, and these parties in California have committed crimes against humanity. We have Julie Sue, we have Shirley Weber, we have Rob Banta, we have Governor Newsom. So once again, I have had numerous attempts against my life by gunfire. I have lost a fleet of 34 vehicles. We have intelligence. Now, I'm a brat myself, but I'm also somebody who's been tracked as an asset of the United States. I did some really impressive analytical work concerning predicting 9/11. There's work where Boeing Aircraft has a copy of it, my prediction of various things such as, terrorists exclusively using Boeing aircraft. But that having been said, there's a whole lot of material, respectively, in my websites, and you have to understand what's getting ready to happen, because we don't have an election right now in California. We have a recovery operation, and we have an series of investigations that's getting ready to arrest all of these parties and remove these parties, because I'm supposed to be the governor because these parties violated the Articles of the United States. Now, you might remember that Newsom was asked and commented publicly whether he wanted to try to use article violations against Donald Trump. But he says, no, we'll solve it in elections. Well, the reason he doesn't want to solve that one is because it wouldn't have worked out so well for him, as well as he already understands that he is in violation of the articles respective to the Constitution concerning the process of elections, people. I'm the one that has the evidence to get a whole lot of people arrested. I can get 147 people arrested and disqualified, have their retirements seized. Some of these people are judges. I can disqualify the two of the judges that were appointed on the California Supreme Court. This is the way article violations work. None of these representatives can basically have their actions continue. They have to all be reviewed. They're all temporarily disqualified. This is crucial. So we now have a situation where we also have the California Supreme Court working with material where I consider the material evidence, respectively, to possibly enlightening more facts concerning my reason to believe concerning election violations, for instance, in Riverside, where we have Chad Bianco with the ballot situation. See, having more evidence showing that there could possibly be wrongdoing with either the state or local entities, or both, respective to Riverside or the state of California, is in my interest because it helps explain more about other facts where we had notices that spies were located throughout the United States, including California. 280 of these people fled the country when interrogation warrants went out for their arrest. They says, no, we're leaving. We had people removing hard drives with national security information. And at the same time, we had other people generating false reports and pushing false reports. Now, the president is upset. People were pushing false reports, but what makes a lie good is when people take a lot of truth and a lot of facts, especially concerning national security in this instance, and then seed it up with a bunch of phony, fabricated information. Now, most of you were raised that what makes a lie really good is that somehow they are twisting mostly the truth. That's what makes a good lie good. So we have a stolen election here in California. Previous, we have actually the 5 last election cycles are invalid. And I have the evidence to prove that. But the court system keeps threatening me. They keep threatening me. Now, this has to stop, as we have these agents that are committing treason, attacking an archiver, attacking a candidate, refusing to protect a candidate and prosecute the long history of parties who have attacked this candidate and this archiver. This has not happened in the state of California. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a state of emergency. My name is Michael Crosby. Yes, I'm a candidate for governor, and I have the evidence that the last 3 elections have been rigged. Now, I need your assistance, ladies and gentlemen. Would you please be willing to step up to the bat? Michael Crosby, candidate for governor, California.